So we're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing a Bradford White 50-gallon power vent water heater. And so starting the top, as far as our normal connections go, we gave you a brand new shutoff out there. You see copper adapter we soldered on. Brand new brass quarter turn on. So quarter turn off, quarter turn on. And then of course a little brass nipple, 2 Falcon stainless steel connectors. These are the largest in the industry. You can see right there, 3/4 inside diameter. Very expensive. We like them, we use them. So that's what you've got. Insulation's covering up this. You can see the nut on the bottom. Over to brass extension. Same thing on the hot side. We soldered an adapter on, but because the blower assembly's in the way, we just took a brass 90, which flows great, will never corrode like galvanized iron pipe. Brass nipple, and then another Falcon stainless steel connector kind of loops around over here to brass extension, so that's good. This unit comes with 2-inch venting. We've only got 2 90s on there. That equals, I think, 5 feet per 90, so 10 feet. Full 2 foot of pipe, like it says right here, going through this old water heater was in here was 3-inch venting. Wasn't even connected to the water heater. It was kind of a train wreck up here, but we just use it as a sleeve. So we haven't touched this. We haven't done anything to your wall. There's a flashing on the exterior wall. I'll take a second here to show that to you. So you can see up there is flashing upside down. Same thing they'd put on where your HVAC equipment is. You got your condensing units would sit down here, and all of their refrigerant lines come through. Well, they put a jack on it, so you can see up there the metal portion coming out of the wall. That was a jack that was installed during the initial build of the home. What we did do though, it wasn't sealed at all, and so we put some silicone on it. So all the way around the perimeter we sealed it. Also where our pipe comes through, we sealed it. Now this pipe, as the homeowner knows, because we talked about this extensively, this pipe is coming way downhill. So a lot of grade going down, which is good because that's the way it's supposed to drain. So our pipe is duplicating that 2-inch line coming out, little 90, and then the screen right there. It's got plenty of grade coming out, and so we've done what we could to get it sealed for you. Pure silicone, let that dry. As long as you don't get up there and mess with this, you know, bump that with something, a ladder, hanging Christmas lights, or I don't know what you do on the side yard here, but just don't bump that. Also, don't work on this water heater. If you do, you know, and you bump something around and break a seal, we can't warrant that. So right now you can see it's sealed. That's clear silicone. It'll dry clear. Right now it looks kind of white and solid. A little messy, but I think it looks pretty good. That flashing is sealed so no water will get into your building. Now this over here, and again, like I say, this guy up here, just try and leave this all alone, this piping. No need to get up here for anything. Anyways, insulation. I got the drain tube coming down. This kit is an extra item from Bradford White, so it just comes over here, loops around. This is the trapped portion, so it just nice big 6-inch circle down to an adapter. This was the old drain line that the original water heater was connected to. They had just taken a tap fitting up here, a 3 by 3 by 1/2 inch threaded, and then put an adapter in. This comes right in the collar. You can see that's the blower, and that's if any condensate does build up, which it shouldn't, but if it does, it drains out right here, out this line right there. Relief valve comes with the water heater pre-installed, so that's good. Little brass nipple, Falcon stainless steel connector. Keeping in mind, this is a full 3/4 inch inside diameter right on top of the pipe. If the inspector writes it up, he's not looking at these tags. We left them in place so you can see that it's required to have a full 3/4 flow, which typically means copper, CPVC, anything. But this is the largest pipe they make, and that's why we use it. And it's got grade. It's a drainage pipe. It's not a water pipe. It just drains in the event that you get too much temperature pressure. That'll pop off and it'll drain out here. A little copper adapter. Electric was already in place because you had the existing water heater was a blower motor as well. Brand new adjustable strap on the top. Brand new adjustable strap on the bottom. Gave you a dirt leg here, which means this is just a sediment trap. In the event the gas is dirty, which PG&E will tell you it's not dirty, but it's in. Brand new gas valve, brand new gas connector. Over to the control unit. This cap did come with your other water heater was on there. It's kind of a nice feature because, you know, just in the event you turn that on accidentally, you got a cap on there to protect it. They're not required, but that was on there, so we just left it there. Anyways, this is set to hot. This is approximately 120 degrees. A130, B140, C150, very hot 160. At B140, third degree burns 3 seconds, unless you are an infant or the elderly with when you have thin skin. 1 second, you're going to the hospital. Please leave it here. If you've got hot water issues in the home, it's going to be specific to a fixture like a tub or shower, something like that, and we can address it at the fixture. But try not to turn this up. I know some people like to run it hotter, but this is fine. You can sit in full hot water and take a shower, take a bath, and that'll be fine. We did rebuild this a little bit for you. It wasn't part of the price. You had a lot of water damage here. We tore out the old sheetrock. We gave you a new 3/4 inch solid plywood stand. Inside, underneath here, was 1/2 inch OSB, so oriented strand board, and it had kind of collapsed in because there's no support. So we gave you a brand new platform underneath, 3/4 plywood. Gave you sheetrock up on top. Tried to seal it around the perimeter. We're not sheetrock guys, but just gave you a little bead of caulking right there. If you want this repaired, you can call the drywall guy. He can come in, float this, get the corner bead back on. This damage around the perimeter is not bad at all, but if you want to get this buttoned up nice, he can come in, put corner bead on, float this out, and get this looking nice again. You can see all of the rust from water that was rolling out of here. That's what the old corner bead was. So anyways, everything here looks good outside of that. This installation is done.